Okay, it's my chapter 4 summary slash PowerPoint. Okay, we're gonna be talking about the Baroque era. Some key musical terms in the Baroque era were the basso continuo, figured bass, terced dynamics, ornamentation, and ritornello form. These are some of the most important. Excuse me. These are some of the more important Baroque terms. Basso continuo is a continuous bass line that supports the harmony. Figured bass is a numerical shorthand for chords under the bass line. Terced dynamics refers to the sudden jumps between loud and soft volumes. Ornamentation includes decorative music flourishes like trills that performers like to add to melodies. And ritornello form uses a recurring musical passage played by the orchestra throughout a piece. Now, more key musical terms were aria, recitative, concerto grosso, fugue, cantata, or oratorio. An aria is a solo vocal piece in an opera that expresses emotion. Recitative is a speech-like style of singing used to move the story along. A concerto grosso contrasts a small group of soloists with a large ensemble. A fugue is a highly structured piece based on an imitation of a central theme called the subject. And finally, a cantata or oratorio are both vocal works with instruments. Cantatas are usually shorter, while oratorios are large-scale sacred works, similar to opera but without staging. Baroque composers Johann Sebastian Bach. German composer, and he was a German composer and organist known for counterpoint, and he has many popular works. He was born in 1685. He spent much of his life working in churches and courts in Germany. He was a master of counterpoint, meaning he layered multiple independent melodies together. His music is admired for complexity, spiritual depth, and mathematical beauty. All right. Now our next composer is George Friedrich Handel. He was German-born but worked mostly in England. He was known for his operas and oratorios and has a famous work called The Messiah. Okay, we have another one. Antonio Vivaldi. I heard about him in string methods a lot. He's an Italian violinist and priest, and he was widely renowned for teaching a mainly all-girls orphanage in Venice and taught them how to play instruments, but they would be able to fully express themselves, or I guess let the audience know that they were women. So, there was, because, times were different back then, and it was a different type of battle for them. Okay. And then our analysis, doing it on Johann Pachelbel. I'm just not going to say that. Johann's Canon in D. Okay. And then for our conclusion, I've covered key Baroque musical terms, introduced major composers from the Baroque era, Bach, Handel, Vivaldi, and analyzed Pachelbel's Canon in D. Thank you for listening.